I said, did she really just wake up 12 minutes ago?
Really
she goes,
did.
yeah, I really, really did.
And then I couldn't think what to do, so I just went, Alexis.
You cussed at Alexis.
Well, I was just like, how did you do this? I'm going to be late for my show. Hi.
Hi, girl. Welcome.
Well, thank you.
Okay,
I
all
love the jewelry you've been doing. I know we're going to do a jewelry
You
hour,
are.
but I gotta
Isn't
tell you,
this
I've
some
been
fun
looking at
stuff?
it. I'm thinking, it's great.
Thank you, and it looks so good with your pieces. Okay, so big drum roll. We have one of the greatest pair of jeans you will ever put on your body. Marla has created them, and we actually have two different styles, which I love that you gave us the options today. That's
Listen,
pretty cool.
Here's the thing. Not everybody likes a straight leg. Not everybody likes a flare.
Yeah.
And I will tell you something. I like to say that I love my children equally, and it kind of depends on the day. And for me, honestly, a flare is my go-to because I don't have much of a shape. When we went to fit these, and I was trying to understand, like, well, how do I take advantage of the stretch and this and that and the other, and I was talking to my manufacturers, and they said, well, you really don't, because you're built like a celery stick. And which I always make that joke, I'm a boy with boobs. And it's actually true.
A boy with
and
boobs.
so what it does is it gives me shape. And I need that shape. So I am loving the flare. I'm loving that we've given you straight leg, because you look how great you look in a straight leg.
So we'll show you. We're going to put it side by side. So I'm wearing the black, so this is solid black. You are wearing the, what color is this one officially? That is the indigo rinse, right?
Indigo
so she's wearing
rinse.
the indigo.
Yes. Hello.
And you can see,
Good morning.
so there it is straight leg. And there it is flare. But you didn't do a crazy flare. You did a soft flare.
It's a soft flare, because you know what? I like to do basics.
Yeah.
And I like to do basics with benefits, and there's some real benefits to the construction in this thing. But what we've done is given you a choice, and we've made one major difference in any of the denims we've done before, is I elected to do this front seam because it's elongating. It's just elongating. You don't feel it at all underneath because of the way it's constructed. And we've got some great colors for you.
So Annette's telling me backstage, she's one of the models here, right? And I had these on, and she goes, girls, your leg is going from here to here. And I go, well, it's because of that seam down the front that's making that elongated look.
It's that, but it's also what we do in all of our denim, which is that there is a side seam here, right, that is flat pressed. In fact, you know what? I took a pair of jeans and turned them inside out. Hey, what do you think of Marla's closet? These are literally my personal wardrobe.
Oh, from home?
Yeah, I just brought everything except Walter, my dog, and my children. I wanted you to see, do you see how this is, you see that?
Oh, yeah, this is a big deal, guys.
So that's why.
We have to go really, really, really close.
So you have the flat press seams here on the inside, which is super important.
Yeah.
You have the flat felt seaming down the front. You've got the great little linear L-shaped pockets, and you've got 5 great colors.
Fun. All right, so let's do the colors. You want to do them on your side or my side?
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to stick this back over. I am taking my earpiece out because all I can hear is you and me talking, so I'll get that fixed in a minute.
Okay.
But so this has been our #1 seller so far, and I think the reason is that this kind of mid-wash tone goes with everything, and it changes it up. The minute I put this, do you see there? It's a more casual look. I'm the kind of deeply saturated, very clean look most of the time. This is the jean that I just throw on because my mom called and said, can you come over or somebody says, please, I want to meet you. It's such a great color. I really love the mid-wash for
and that's
that reason.
actually, again, continues to be the most popular in both designs, both the flare and the straight.
Absolutely.
All right, the next one beside that.
So that's what I be wearing.
So this
and
is officially the indigo rinse is what we're calling it.
Now, we've done this color before, so any of the pieces that you already have for me in the indigo rinse, like I have a great little jean jacket, goes with it. Now, what I did, and I know a lot of you are going, why are you doing white? It's fall, blah, blah, blah. I love white pants, black turtleneck, little black jacket. I think white is all year round.
Yeah,
so I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
And I love gray. And so I was tempted. I really wanted to wear the ivory, but it actually is the most limited now. And I will double dog dare all of you to try her ivory jeans.
You'll what?
Double dog dare. That means you kind of
double dog dare. That sounds like something my kids would say in the backyard. Like, a double dog dare you to
it totally is that. So here on the off-white, trust me on this, please try it. Get them before they're gone. The off-white is the most limited in both designs. In the straight leg, there's only 600 left. And once you go and you try an off-white jean from Marla, you will look at all your other tops, all your other jackets, all the other clothes you have will have a completely different look and experience when you flip them them out from black or basic indigo
they're
to
so
an
elegant.
off-white.
They're so elegant.
You know my favorite winter color is off-white with gray on top.
That's beautiful.
I love
and
that.
shades of white. Who was in it earlier? You were in it, right? We had you in different shades of creams and whites, and you looked very beautiful, darling.
Looks fabulous.
And then we have the black, right?
black.
Just a really nice, saturated, deep
And
black.
solid black.
Yeah, here's the thing. I do very little whisk screen. The only whisk screen I did was in the gray, because I think in this sort of washed black.
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of distressing because I'm distressed enough as it is in life. I don't need my pants to be.
To remind you of that.
Right, like Marley, you're so distressed head to toe. No, the truth is that we have great distressed denim here at HSN.
Yeah.
You know, if you want that look, Juliana's got some great stuff, Diane's got it. What I do is a little bit different. I use a premium quality cheap
can feel
value
it.
cotton.
Yeah.
It has the feeling of jeans that cost a heck of a lot more.
Right.
And there's a reason for it, and it's a recipe. I'm reading that book, Lessons in Chemistry. Have you read it?
I just got it.
Okay,
I'm on
so
like page
good.
3.
Okay,
I hear it's fabulous.
Okay, so eventually she does a cooking show, and she takes herself very seriously about chemistry and wants to be respected for it, and she happens to be like incredibly beautiful, and they give her this cooking show. And they want her to be like a little housewife, and she goes, no, there's chemistry to cooking. And I'm going to teach you the chemistry of cooking. And I was thinking about my jeans. And I said, well, you know what? Actually, anything you do has chemistry or a recipe or a secret sauce to it. Yeah. And that's what I've been learning about denim. Denim is very hard to do. I really respect people who've done it, because every time you start with a grayish, right? Mm-hmm. Which is sort of a yellowy white version of this. And then it goes through different processes. And depending on the number of processes it goes through, the washes, that's what starts to soften the denim. So sometimes you'll say, well, why did the white fit me a little different than the black? Have you ever noticed that like black tends to be tighter on you than, let's say, a lighter wash?
Yes, yes.
That's because the black is saturated. It goes through a certain kind of dyeing process, and it doesn't get as washed down as a lighter wash. And you can feel it, right?
Right.
Cotton, because we have so much cotton in these, what happens is every time you wash these, they're just gonna get better and better and better, softer and softer. Sort of like me, I've just gotten softer and softer and softer.
And better and better and better.
But that's exactly what happens, right?
That's interesting.
So that's one of the things that happens. We use long staple cotton. So one of the reasons it feels so smooth and soft right out the gate is because do you know that there are 250,000 little fibers in every little ball of cotton?
Wow.
So think about how many millions of fibers go into this. And what we do is we do what's called ring spun yarns. So that means they're rolled, and that long staple cotton literally twists around all the other fibers we use, because we do some poly to diminish shrinkage, which is very important because we're cheap value cotton.
Right.
Otherwise, these would shrink.
Okay, I do want to show one thing. I want to show you the difference between the washed black and the black. So we have saturated black and we have washed black. And I think, because you guys are asking.
Yeah, one is more gray.
Yeah.
This is definitely gray. It's a more casual look. And the black is highly saturated. Nicole had them on, I think it was Nicole earlier today, had them on and said, I feel like I could be wearing a black trouser. So why do we love our denim? I have a theory about why. Like, not everybody owns a flatter fit or a suede pant or I don't care what.
Right.
I don't think, does anybody not, like you guys all own denim, right? Tons of it.
Probably everybody in the world
It's the one
has
thing
denim.
we all have in common. Why? Why do we love denim?
Because it's easy to wear?
It goes with everything. I mean, that's what I think. What do you girls think? Like, why?
Everything.
It goes with everything, right? And how about, do you remember me, the girl of no color, who only did like black and white? Fuchsia. Fuchsia and burgundy, just saying.
Look at you doing the fuchsia.
Stretch. So why do you love denim?
Because it's easy.
Easy, goes with everything. Hey, stranger.
Hi.
Gosh, it's been a while. You're looking good. Why denim? It goes.
It can be dressy or
Dress it up, dress it down. Hello, darling. Oh, I was counting on you to wear this in white because it's just so you. I got to get you into it.
I was admiring that.
Right?
From
It's
afar.
like,
Gorgeous.
by the way, we talked about flatter fit. How cute is this look now? I know I have long blazers for those of you who want a longer length. This is my crop length, but little pockets. This is made out of our flatter fit, Suzanne. And I've got
Really?
matching little pants to go with it.
Stop it. And it's coming
printed
up, too.
flatter fit.
Okay,
but
Carol,
we
by
talk
the way,
about
Carol is wearing a small medium. Kyle wanted me to go through some sizing with everybody. Andrea, she's wearing a 14 tall. So there she is. She's in 14 tall. Carol is in 6 medium, right? So you're wearing the small. Oh, 4 tall. Oops. Okay, that helps because it was on my sheet. So actually, Carol's in 4 tall. If I get this wrong, do shout it out. Okay, let everybody know, okay? Let's see. Then we have Victoria. Victoria, you're supposed to be in a 6T.
6 tall, yeah.
6 tall, got that right? Okay,
You're
good.
in a 6? Is that your normal size?
Yes.
Ah, what do I
And
do?
Kristen, you're in a 14.
I'm in a 14.
And 14 average? Okay. Now, I am actually wearing the 6 average, just to give you guys some help on that one. So I typically wear a 6 in Marla's line. The great news we haven't mentioned is sizing. It's 2 through 24, and then there are 3 lengths. So you have your petite is 26 inches, your average is going to be 29 inches, and your tall is 32 inches. I do want to show you to stretch, stretch, stretch. We're talking about premium denim, but you get the stretch because that adds to how comfortable they are. By the way, I do want to show off, and Marla, I have to tell you, I should have ordered every single color you made in this. This top is unbelievably fabulous. Look how long it is. It's got slits on both sides. I'm wearing a small in this one, by the way, which is my normal size right now, although I could go up to a medium if I wanted to. If you guys do not like the bulk of sleeves, because it drives me crazy to have a jacket on and have a bunch of sleeves underneath it, grab as many of these toppers as you can. We just popped the item number up. The colors are black, ecru. We have mocha, fern, and prairie sand, which is also the same colors we're going to feature in this really cool jacket. I would buy every color if you can, because if you're like me, I don't like the layers of sleeves. I like to have that freedom when I'm wearing a lot of jackets, cardigans, sweaters, blazers. Even in the middle of winter, I'd rather be sleeveless, but I love a turtleneck. Fall is my favorite time of the entire year. So to put a turtleneck on, especially those of us who live in the warmer states, and get that look without the heat of the sleeve is also great too. So these are available, tons of stretch, and I love the tunic length on these because they cover up your buns, they cover up the front section perfectly. It's just not your normal everyday kind of boring turtleneck. It's got some pizzazz and fabulousness to it. All right, we have Miss Julian who's joining us
snuck
on the
behind
phone.
you.
What are you doing? You're scaring me.
Well, we were talking about how it goes with everything.
This?
So everything. Like, you could throw the satin blazer on.
Should I put it on?
You
What
could.
size
I
is
mean,
that?
we're pretty much sold out. But I wanted to
darn it.
show
Look how
you
cute.
can just, like, you just put anything,
Look
right?
at-
Denim
girl.
can go from this with a little sparkly shoe to this. That is why we love denim. We love denim because there is nothing back here. Nothing that doesn't go with it.
Totally. You're actually right. All right, we have Julian on the line. Tell us
Great.
who Miss Julian is. She is one of your super fans, right? And she has these jeans.
Hey there, how are you?
Hi, how are you guys?
I'm doing
Great.
good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys too.
So what do you think about your jeans?
I love them. I said I haven't worn flared jeans in a while. I haven't bought them. I haven't thought about buying them, and I am sold. I tried them on, and I was like, oh my God, these are back in style. I'm obsessed.
Right, awesome. They are back, right? Like back in the day, we wore really drastic flares. So this isn't a way to ease on down the road,
Bell
right?
bottoms.
What size are you wearing?
I am wearing a 24.
And do they fit you like you would expect them to and want them to?
Yes. Oh, they fit like a glove. They're perfect.
Have you had a chance to wear them around to see if they bag out at all? Because that is my pet peeve.
That is what I was going to mention, because they have a nice stretch to them, but they don't have the stretch that doesn't go back to the original form.
Great. It's great because, you know, we've built in that 3 inches of stretch and recovery. We really only use about 1.5 inches of it. That other
Right.
1.5 inches really goes to the overall movement of the jean and allows you to move around. So I'm delighted to hear that those are fitting you well and you're enjoying them.
Yes, they are incredible. I love them.
I'm so glad.
Good.
I am so
Well, thank you for
glad.
your time. We do appreciate you sharing your story with us.
Oh, thank you guys so much. It was an honor.
Have a happy soft flare day.
Thank you. You
Soft
guys
flare
too.
day.
soft
Happy
flare.
soft flare day.
I think
right, like
that
the
should
other
be a
day was
national
dress
holiday.
day. Okay, I opened
Happy
on my
soft
calendar
flare.
the other day and it's like National Dress Day, and I'm thinking like, are you kidding me? Like we've got like,
It's
I don't know.
National Dress Day?
There was National
Oh,
Dress
come
Day, and then there's like,
on.
what are they gonna have? Like eyebrow day, lip liner day,
National Eyeball Day.
soft flare day.
Yeah,
and this is a soft flare day.
It's National Soft Flare Day, or
Exactly.
straight leg for that matter. Hey, let's talk a little bit about the straight leg because I'm obviously wearing it. I really love your design because with the straight leg, and again, the way that seam is done down the front, it makes your legs look a million links long, but the straight leg is easy for every BODY to wear.
I think so. I think it is, and it depends how you like, because, so I think, for example, if you are like me and you don't have a big shape, I appreciate that it gives me a little, it does to me, the soft flare works really well. I also wear these just as well. I mean, I've been wearing the straight legs since we brought them out over a year ago, every other day. So I see the value in both of these. Like, for example, I love wearing these with my little flats.
Cute.
I love wearing
tennis
these with a
shoes.
little pair of white tennis shoes. I find the flare for me, I feel a little more dressed up. I don't know, I don't know if you guys, well, everybody's in straight legs, so. But
I kind of agree
feel
with you.
a little more dressed up in the flare.
Like I saw you earlier because I think you've been wearing the flare all day, right?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
You're lucky I wasn't wearing the same flare this show.
With your 12 minutes to be up and ready.
I kid you not.
That's crazy. In fact, you know what's so cute? You knew it was 12 minutes because I'm looking at this giant plastic tag hanging out of the back.
Okay, I'm a hot mess. This is me as an official hot mess.
Just when they do your close-up, there's this plastic tag coming out of your ear.
It's really good looking.
But I hit it. Yeah,
it's
fabulous.
A look. I did that intentionally. I wanted to see if you were paying attention.
But the neat thing about the straight leg is everybody's really comfortable with it. And you could have obviously chosen to do a skinny jean, but a lot of times it just doesn't work for everyone. You know, it's like, but the straight leg gives you the look and the feel of
it's
it
more
skinny.
consistent with my brand too. When I want to do skinny, I do leggings.
Yes,
to me,
right.
when it comes to denim, because I'm not an idiot, I looked around and said, what do we have at this place, our home here at HSN, that makes sense for me to bring? Right, this very traditional straight leg European, it's a very much of a European straight, clean, classic cut.
Right.
This is not your big statement. This is the staple and the basic that jeans can be in your wardrobe that go in season after season after season. And by the way, you know, depending on how you like to wear them, like my daughter likes to order them longer and she'll just intentionally cuff them, right?
Yeah.
I like that very clean, slim European look. I love the look of a straight leg with a blazer. I love it with a big oversized top. We have a wonderful kind of poncho piece that I love it with. The flare to me is what I wear when I want to just be a bit more dressy. I wear it with all my blazers. Oh, speaking of blazers, oh my goodness. Oh, you're obsessed with that? Okay, now see, here's what's great. I'm sorry, I digress. You know how it's gonna be, right?
Yes,
Doesn't matter,
Squirrel.
12 minutes, an hour, it's the same. So, right, this is our 360 stretch, right? And it's just a wonderful little blazer and looks gorgeous on you. And you've used one of my belts, one of my necklaces as a belt, which I love. But do you see how elegant this head-to-toe cream looks? Now, usually, Carol, you got a problem, because Chicken Poo hair, she's stealing your look,
there's going to be
right?
a cat
New
fight,
girl.
a model cat fight right here on the set.
Watch
Woo,
out,
this is a reason
right?
to stick around for that.
Right,
Carol
exactly.
is mad.
This is a great look for you. And, you know, you talk about why do you love a skinny jean, right?
Yeah.
Well, you like to be able to put it in a boot like you do your leggings.
Yes.
Et puis voilà.
Yeah.
It works.
And you know what? It wasn't too skinny that I couldn't put it over. These boots are about 3/4 high.
Right.
And I could put it over it on
Which
a
is a
skinny
great
jean,
look
which is
for
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
This is just a great fun look. You know, I wish I could wear hats, but they look really dopey on people with no hair. They do. They do. Like, watch here. Do you mind?
No, I don't mind.
Like, look how bad that looks. Like,
Oh, yeah.
right?
James, you're good. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
how?
Just pull it up a little bit. There you go.
Okay, that's idiotic.
Yeah.
Carol, it's stupid, right? Yeah. No, it's just like I can't. Hiya. Woo.
Just do a little jig. Give us a little jig, girl. Come on.
You know what? I just feel right? You need hair hanging down to make it work. So have the hat back. I'm very jealous. So I'm not even talking to you. So you are always very refined, and it's I mean, Well, actually, not always, okay? But
know
I've seen
that.
you walk in.
Thanks. You know it.
Look, listen, everybody here, we all look so
Girl,
fabulous.
you got ready in 12
We
minutes. Okay,
all-
really?
No, it's true. We all walk in here, no makeup, flip-flops,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
sweatpants.
Rough.
Right, and then this.
Yeah.
Right, and then like, but she does it in record
She's so
time,
elegant.
right?
Carol's very elegant.
But even you in sweats is pretty elegant. And the thing is, you just demand refinement in the way that you look dressed best, I think. So you've got it in the straight leg. I'm wearing it for that same goal. Very different effect, but both just very refined and clean. So, I don't know what's going on. It's like I'm so quite confused, but I'll just keep doing this.
Sorry,
That's okay.
So Carol's jacket is coming up in this hour.
It is coming up.
It is going to
Oh,
come
goody.
up. Yeah. So, and you've got to see it. We've got a matching piece
Isn't
to
it
go with it.
adorable?
It's so cute. Like
Right?
so cute.
I know.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about the jeans. If you want the off-white, which remember that's my double dog dare, and you want it in the straight leg, we're down to final quantities. We have less than 500 left in the off-white straight leg, and that I'm wearing the straight leg just to give you reference. I really hope you'll try it, and please don't be freaked out. She hasn't done it yet, but you can put a dark pair of underwear underneath here and you will not see through it. That's what makes this off-white so beautiful. And also, I really hope you'll try off-white going into the fall and even the winter. I love gray with it. I love pink with off-white. It's a 4-season color. Oh, thank you for doing that, my love. So there we go. She's taking the darkest of the dark jean, which is that solid saturated black, and now she has it under the off-white, and you cannot see it.
So, you know, you can save your sexy black underwear, but even if you do want to use it,
If you're in a hurry.
If you're in a hurry, and you only have 12 minutes because you're a numb nut. Oh my God.
And she yelled at Alexa for not waking her up on time, which is very
Why did you
funny.
wake me up? And she's like, because maybe I had to sleep too.
Because I'm
I
a
don't know,
machine.
you know.
All right,
I
so here's the
agree.
color choices. Let's go through all this, 2 through 24. We have 3 different lengths. This is the most popular one by far, and I love it. It is called our mid-wash. So it's not a super light chambray. It's really just that very happy medium between an indigo and kind of a lighter color denim. So that's called mid-wash. That's been the most popular in both shapes. Then we have the indigo. That's what Marla's wearing, is the deep indigo. This is the off-white that I really hope you'll try. It's almost gone in both versions, so we're not gonna, in fact, Kyle, my producer, said we're losing a lot of sizes now, which totally makes sense. Then we have, this is the off black, so we're calling this one officially washed black, because it's a little bit more of a dark gray color. And then there's your solid, deep saturated black right beside it. That's the color I have on, is your solid saturated black. So you've got the options. And please remember, I think it's important, if you're new to Marla's line, the reason that I invest in it, I do call it investment dressing, although this price is incredible as our today's special because it's premium denim, is all of her pieces are just designed beautifully. Turn them inside out, which way forward, everything is just perfection. And I love investing in her pieces because they're pieces you will wear for years and years and years. A vast majority of my closet, tons of Marla's line in there, and I love it because it's sophisticated, it's luxe, it's upgraded, it's impeccable construction. So when you're investing in her line, understand it's a line that's going to pay back multiple years to come. And as you said, Marla, and I love it, you never do anything so crazy that says, oh, it's a 2-week fad and I'm out.
I'm not fad driven. Like every time I hit the color of the year, like I don't even know what the color of this year is, and I'm sure I probably have it for some reason. There's always a color. I don't care what the color of the year is. I don't really care what's on the runways because I don't think that's relevant to our lives. You know, now I've got an occasion collection coming in next month. Oh, I mean like, not like, oh, you can dress it up. It's red carpet ready.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now that is a different story, right?
Right.
But my everyday life, and I don't know about you guys, some of you have kids, some of you have grown kids, you know, our lives are about every day. And then there's the exceptional days, right? I don't go to a C-suite office anymore. I don't want to. I love working from the house. But I live in Colorado. It's a different kind of vibe there. I want to be able to go from LA to Denver to New York, which are kind of my 3 places, and feel like whatever I'm wearing works. What works? Simple, classic
style.
And what's this thing they're calling? What's it called? Like quiet what is it called? Quiet luxury. Quiet luxury. And I understand what that is. You don't need to wear other people's initials all over yourself. You don't need to have a bag that says, oh, I know exactly how much you spent on that, and so now I can be jealous. Or whatever, why do we do these things? Why don't we instead say, I want to acquire pieces that are better, that are going to stand the test of time. Purge your closet of all the junk that you've kept, that you think,
true.
oh, I
That's
may
a great
wear
advice.
this one day. You're not going to wear it. If you haven't worn it in the past 6 months, no one day is happening. This is how I like my closet to look. I really love to see the color stories, the different styles, and how to pull things through. And this is another great basic.
And we're gonna get to it in 1 second.
Okay, then.
Because I love it so much, I should have bought every color before I walked down the set. All right, let's talk about free exchanges. This really makes our shopping even easier here on HSN. It's because we allow you to exchange stuff for free. So let's say you're watching and saying, oh, those jeans look great, I kind of really want to try them. Please don't worry, have no fear. You're gonna, if they don't work, you need a bigger size, you want a different color, we're gonna have you ship them back to us for free. We're gonna fix the situation and ship it back to you for free. So we have what's called free exchanges. It's one of the other great benefits of shopping with us, so you don't have to worry about, wait a minute, I'm gonna buy jeans and I've never tried them on. Yeah, we make that really easy. Also, how would you like to save $40 on, I don't know, our today's special, or quite frankly, any purchase here at HSN? Well, if you don't have our HSN card,